everyone, I'm Usha and welcome to today's tutorial. Today we are discussing about interactive pivot table in Excel. By the end of this video, you will able to create powerful pivot tables, add slicer, filters, charts and more. Want to analyze your sales data efficiently? In this video, I will show you how to create an interactive pivot table to make your reports dynamic and easy to use. First step, insert a pivot table. So let's start by creating a pivot table. First select your data set. Just place your cursor and active the cell where data is there. Now go to the insert tab and click on pivot table. So pivot table which is available in insert tab, you have to go to tables group, click on pivot table. Now click OK. So you will get pivot table in new sheet. Step 2. Create sales by category report. Sales by category. Now let's summarize sales by category. In the pivot table field pane, drag category into row section. For this, first you have to select this pivot table and then you can see here. So this part is pivot field and this part is pivot area. So now you have to drag category into rows. So in field you can find category. You have to drag it and drop it in rows. Done. Next you have to drag total sales into value section. So just tap on total sales and drag and drop it in values. Excel will automatically sum up the sale for each category. So you can see the values. So if you want to convert this values into currency, just right click on this and go to number format and click on currency. So I want 0 decimals and just go to symbol. In that just search for rupee symbol. So I just found English India rupee symbol. Just click OK. So format sales value as currency, which was done. The next step is creating sales by region report. The title is sales by region. For this, you have to copy the existing pivot table. Just copy this. So select the table and right click, copy and paste over here. You are getting same data over here, but you can see I want sales by region, not sales by category. So in the value place there is a total sale, so that is correct, but in row place you have category. So I want region data, so that's why I am placing region here. Drag region to rows. So I don't want category, just tap region and drag it over here. So now you are getting the details. Now you can see this is the region wise details about sales. Total sales of East is 2890, likewise West is 3440. Step 4. Create sales by sales representative report. So write the title first, sales by sales representative. So this is the title. So now again you have to copy the table, otherwise you have to go to raw data and then you have to create pivot table as usual, which I discussed earlier. Same stage you can follow, but I am creating in single sheet only. So let's break it down by salesperson. So copy the pivot table again Just I'm copying the pivot table and place here under this title. Just I copied the same table which was under sales by region and pasted it over here. Now I have to change as per my requirement. So you can see sales by sales representative I have to prepare. So I have to replace region with sales representative in row section. And now we can see individual performance by that. Now I have to replace region and place salesperson here. Sales representative in row section. And now we can see the individual performance. So this is the individual performance which will be shown here. So you can see the details which was given related to total sales by Alice, Bob, Charlie and Dave. So which is shuffled one. So I want it in a order wise, highest to lowest. So now you have to click on this amount value, right click and go to sort and click on sort largest to smallest. Now you can see sorted sales representative based on their performance. Next step 5 is create sales trend over time. So now I am creating sales trend over time. For creating sales trend over time, so first we want to create pivot table. So I am recreating by copying old table and pasting over here and changing the areas only. So the question is sales trend over time. So month wise, whatever the sales details will be there, I want to represent over here. So now let's see how sales perform over time. So just drag date into rows. So I'm removing sales representative here from rows and placing date in rows area. So now you are getting the details about sales of different months and the trends over time. This helps us to track the trends. Step 6. Insert pivot charts. So now let's visualize this data with charts. Select the pivot table. Go to the Insert tab and choose a pivot chart. For sale categories, use a column chart and press OK. Just remove the unwanted things here. If you want data labels, you can add data labels here. So this is the pivot chart about sales details. I'm placing this chart over here. Same thing you can apply for these details also. So I'm just clicking on sales by category, pivot table and go to insert tab and in chart groups you can find pivot chart. Click on that. If we want pie chart, click on pie chart. OK. So now you are getting category wise details related to different products. So it's showing the sum of total sales. So I am adding labels also. You can see the values which was representing over here. So likewise you can create chart for sales by region also. Just click over here, go to insert, click on pivot chart and you can select any type of chart. I'm clicking on bar chart. OK. So remove the unwanted things. You can add title also. Add data labels. So this is a chart related to region wise sale. Likewise, you can create a different chart in this. Step 7. Add filters and value filters. To make your pivot table dynamic, let's add filter. Here I am just clicking on this sales trend over time pivot table. So in that you can see row labels. So in that row labels you can see the drop down option. Click on that, go to value filter, click on top 10. So I want only 5 top sales. So you can see the changes which was happening. So the highest sales which was happened in different month will be shown here. That is a use of filters. So if you want to sort it out, you can. So just click on sum of total sales amount, right click and go to sort and sort largest to smallest. Now you can see the changes which was happening in case of this chart. Step 8 is adding interactive slicer. Now let's make filtering even easier with slicer. Click on pivot table, go to insert and you can add slicer also. Here in insert you can see slicer option, but I am creating one more thing here. For example, sales by sales percent details which was given. So in this case I want one slicer for region. So click on region in pivot table fields, right click and click on add as slicer. So now you'll get the slicer here. How it works, let's see. See if I am clicking on this slicer. So you can see in east what was the sale in case of salesperson. So Alex is the only one person who is selling. In north you can see Charlie, in south you can see Dave, and in west you can see Bob. So like that. This is a use of slicer.